Okay, let's get this party started. Let's make sure we got a sound check going on. So we'll give it just a minute. Want to make sure that everyone can hear loud and clear. And all is good in love and war. Because we're about to get to some war. Okay, we got round 2 coming up. Hope you're ready, because I sure as heck am. This is going to be great. I'm telling you, this is going to be a wild one. We got some great matchups for today. Really do. So, I'm going to give it just a minute, and then we are going to get started. While we're waiting for the chat to populate, I'm just going to give a breakdown of what we're about to undertake. Alright. So, round 2. The battles we're going to be doing tonight, again, some really good ones. We got some undefeated teams going against some other undefeated teams, so that is exciting. We got United States with 1-0 versus Spain sitting with 1-0, and that is going to be a really good match, I think. I think both of those teams are fairly balanced well against each other. And then in the other matchup, we have, or the second matchup we're going to have is going to be the Cherokee versus the Plains Nations. I think is who I did. Pretty sure. Yeah, Cherokee versus Plains Nations. So the Plains Nations coming in at 0-1, and the Cherokee were the only nation that we didn't see last round. So we're going to get to them and see what the Cherokee nations have in store for us. The other matchup is 2 undefeated teams, 1-0 Russia versus 1-0 Poland-Lithuania. Last time we saw these in round 1, Russia really took it to their opponent, which would have been Prussia, which was a big kind of shocker for me. I thought Prussia would take it. Minecraft, you're in the chat. Hey, Minecraft, how you doing? It's good to see you. Hopefully the sound is coming through loud and clear. Please let me know in the chat if the sound is coming through okay. And we'll get things tailed off. So let's get to the matches. Let's not waste time, shall we? Okay. Plane is lose to my brothers. Oh, Cherokee? Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. I might actually start off with that match first. I think that would be a kind of an interesting match to start off with. Anyways, how are you doing, King? Mr. King Minecraft, how you been doing, man? Alright. We're going to do play battle. And I actually set up the army so we don't have to sit through time of selecting the armies. All right, so we're gonna start it off with the Cherokee and the Plains Nations, and in this one we're gonna do this one on the Syrian Ridge. That'd be a pretty cool map for this one. All right, so we got Cherokee and Plains Nations. Of course, the first army, we can only take a general, because that's the AI that I'm going to have to control. So, let me take one moment to get these armies set up. Like I said, this shouldn't take as long, because I do have these armies saved. So this process should not take very long at all. Okay. Plane will lose to your family. Okay, so you got Cherokee in you, huh? That's interesting. That is very interesting. I did not know that. Alright, next up, let's load up the Plains armies. Actually, I'm just going to use the same build for the Plains. Oops. The heck? Oh, crap. I was on that one. Let me redo that. That messed that up. Okay, Cherokee Army 3, Plains Nations 1. There we go. And load up Plains Nations again. And finally, the last army. And here we go. Alright. So, oh, okay, sweet. So, that was a correct assumption. Alright, so in this matchup, of course, the Plains Nations are going to be a more cav-heavy army, because that's what the strength of their nation is. So we want to see how well they fare against the Cherokee, who are going to be more of land forces. And I think this will be a testament to see if cav is more superior, I can't even speak, superior to the infantry. So let's break it on down. We're going to get into the first battle. Let me just make sure I got the armies correctly built, so we don't have to redo this. No do-overs. Alright. Let's do it! Let's get to the first battle. I'm ready. I hope you are too. I'm super stoked. Excited. Give me a swig of some sweet tea. Alright. Okay, so it's going to be interesting to see here how they fare on the Syrian Ridge. Because it is a pretty hot place. I think the Plains Nations will fare a little bit better on this. I don't know, though. I mean, because the Cherokee are going to be able to still be able to be hidden. Alright, let's go. Let's go right into it. Alright. So, again, the rules of this are I cannot use my chief or general, whichever it may be, but in this case is a chief. I cannot use my unit to affect the battle unless it is already, the outcome is already basically decided. So, let's see how this is gonna go down. Alright. This is going to take a minute for the two armies to kind of come together. In the meantime, we'll take a look at the armies that we have. The Plains Nations infantry is going to be pretty much made up of the Blackfoot Blood Warriors. That is going to be the staple of their army. Now, they are going to be having one medicine man, and whoops, not the grass, the medicine man. They're going to have one medicine man in each one of their army builds. As you can see them here represented for the Plains Nations. They're going to have some dog soldiers, which are excellent cav that can dismount and lay down some extremely good fire. And, of course, the Comanche, which are just tremendous gun cav that can shoot whilst mounted. Now, with the Cherokee, we are going to be taking a look at, again, they're more of an infantry-heavy army. They're going to have only the Creek Horse Riders for their cav, along with their chiefs, of course. And then you're going to have a lot of units that can walk while hidden. So that's the strength of the Cherokee and the Iroquois, is that they have a lot of troops that can stay hidden. So you can see here, I would point to the screen and show you, but you wouldn't be able to see. On there it says they're hidden. Until they start running, they will be hidden. If they continue to walk, they're hidden, is basically what I meant. The Atakapas can walk hidden, and so can the Muskegee, which are really great bowmen. And then this map will suit the bowmen really well, as they can shoot arrows over the top of the hill. So this will be interesting to see. I'll be checking in with the chat here periodically. King Minecraft says, most of my family is in Tournament, France, Germany, Norway, Denmark, Sweden, Finland, Blackfoot, and Cherokee Irish. Sweet. Rick Gamer, what's up, man? Russia versus Poland-Lithuania. That will be the next battle. We're starting off with the Cherokee and the Plains Nations. Figured this would be a good opening battle. The Cherokee, this is their first appearance in the tournament, as they had a bye week last week in the tournament. As you can see, the cav is starting to get close. They got to hump over the center hill here. And the Plains Nations took a defeat, a pretty big defeat against the Pueblo in a pretty much all cav battle situation. Again, the Plains Nations are going to be featuring, half of their army is going to be cav and the other half is going to be infantry, where the Cherokee are more of a, well, obviously infantry, but you can see most of their army is walking hidden. Now this might be a problem for them because a lot of their infantry is coming up on the Plains Nations before the rest of their army, and the Plains Nations have the mobility, so they can take this Cherokee army down in bits and pieces, if you will. And they got a great shot on the Chiefs, taking them down to 24 there, did the Comanche, and they haven't lost a man, obviously. Comanches being very deadly as they meander closely to the Chief there. It's 2 a.m. over there. Oh, my God. Yeah, you're in UK, aren't you? Okay. Looks like the Comanche got another flanking shot on the Cherokee's Chief. So it looks like the Chief is about to go down. We do have the warriors getting close for the Cherokee. They're going to start making a charge towards them. Now, if the Plains Nation is smart, they'll get their cav and run them away and just let the Cherokee run after them. And that's the advantage of cav. But you do need infantry support. As we can see, they don't have a lot with just only the Blackfoot. Man, it's taken a lot to actually get rid of this Chief. Chief, I don't want to die there, stayed in it for quite a while. We're going to see it looks like the dog soldiers are going to commit to melee against these warriors. Kind of an unusual move as we see some natives going flying here. And here come in the Creek horse riders. Let's see what's happening on this flank. There is a little bit. Actually, the majority of the troops over here are going to be Cherokee. But the Comanches are in a lead slightly against these Creek horse riders. I would give the edge to the Comanche, obviously, as long as the infantry doesn't come in to support them. And we got another fight with Comanches and Creek horse riders over here. So we have somebody lost a chief. Let's see who it is. Chief CPU 6 of the enemy, which would be the Plains Nations, lost a chief. Chief CPU 6 is down for the count. He is gone to his ooh, wait, what's this? We got some penetration here, ladies and gentlemen. Comanche's getting in the back of these warriors. Took them down pretty good there. They did lose some Comanches there. Looks like a lot of the Comanches here are taking a lot of this fight really quickly. This could not be a worse situation for the Plains Nations, although they are killing off a medicine man here. They did take some damage, but they're getting rid of a few units. But obviously, Plains Nations are a smaller army. They're not going to be able to afford the losses like the Cherokee are, as the Cherokee lose another Creek horse rider over here. The Plains Nations over here have lost quite a few units. Getting in melee with these infantry is not really a good thing for the cav. The cav needs to be running around shooting. And here come the ATKs now. They're going to throw their tomahawks. It looks like they may. Or they're just going to watch the fight and keep their rest down and join the fray later. And being fresh. Doesn't look like... I would think they're going to be chunking them tomahawks. I guess they prefer to have them on their shoulder. Alright, we got another couple Plains Nations units breaking here. Actually, quite a few. This is not looking good for the Plains Nations. This might be over quite fast. The Creek horse riders did break, but one of the Comanches did as well. Chief's bodyguard is coming in around the back of these Muskegees. Comanche here is winning this fight easily, 31-14. We got some more Blackfoot and Comanches routing over here. Yeah, this is going to be tight. I think the Cherokee are just... They have too many men. There's just too many Plains Nations routing here. I think it's not going to be good. Mo, how you doing? It's a good day to die. It is indeed. Alright, we got some ATK breaking here. Another ATK breaking. But we also have a Blackfoot breaking and another warrior breaking. So the Plains Nation's actually starting to get some good breakage over here on the Cherokee. And they got a Cheyenne Dog Soldier getting into these guys. See, he's got 40 men, and he is just mowing down this ATK. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. The Cherokee need to get this Medicine Man and Blackfoot Warrior in here. Here we got some more breakage. Actually, the Cherokee are starting to have quite a bit of breakage here. So this isn't maybe over yet for the Plains Nations. They got quite a few men here. The Muskegee were just too much, their bowmen, versus this Comanche. The Comanche just got pummeled by him. As you can see, that hill didn't help the Comanche. They're shooting into the hill. The bowmen can shoot over the hill. That's a huge advantage for the Cherokee here. We'll see what transpires here. It looks like this warrior's about to break. Got to add a Kappa under half strength. Muskegee under half strength. And then a warrior here. So it looks like these, yeah, the Blackfeet are way superior to them. They're going to win this fight. There is another Muskegee of 84 men. Another 59 of Muskegee. So we'll see if they get into that fight. But the Plains Nations have some definite breakage over here. There's some more Plains Nations breaking over here as well. Wow, there's units just breaking everywhere. It's like breakdancing, my friends. Breakdancing going on. Alright. So what we did see as a possible swing for the Plains Nations over here is actually starting to take foot, because they got a full unit of Blackfoot warriors against a winded tribesman over here, which the Blackfoot should take easily. And we got 2 Blackfoot blood warriors against the ATK. They should be able to take that fight because there's way more of them. So it just matters if these Blackfoot can hold these guys off. For them to have the time to take out this ATK where they can come in behind them. And then the Plains Nations might have something going on here. But we'll see. Over here, this flank is pretty crucial. They are finally winning this, but now they've got to take on these 2 units over here. The Comanche just holding out for a long time, just giving much needed time to the Blackfoot to take out these other units. That is absolutely crucial. The Comanche's holding the fort, but we do see the Cherokee winning the center here pretty convincingly, as this Medicine Man is about to be just surrounded, and I don't think he will last very long at all. And neither will these other units. There's just a Comanche. And, yeah, we got a chief bodyguard in here coming in to try to shore things up. But you can see the Muskegee shooting into these Medicine Men. Not faring well against the bows here. And we got some more breakage for the Cherokee over here. Got 2 blood warriors about to be able to take on a Muskegee tribesman. Let's see if he gets some bow shots off on him. Looks like he might. No, he's going to go into the melee. We got 2 ATK and a Muskegee here versus a Blackfoot. That's going to end up being a loss. That chief maybe can come over to support, help him out here. But this looks to be too much units here for the Plains Nations. I think the Cherokee are just going to barely take this, because the Plains Nations are too split up. They're going to be too tired unless the Cherokee spend their time running to each flank. So we'll see what happens. But this is starting to be a little closer than I thought. Hey, Enforce, how you doing? Yeah, this is pretty crazy. He says, hey, Faramir, I would like a tutorial on how to install all factions in Empire. Okay, I could definitely do that. Alright, so the Cherokee do break this Blackfoot Blood Warrior here. But, yeah, they should be able to beat this Muskegee tribesman here, but I don't know. These 2 units are pretty low, but so are the Comanches here. I mean, not Comanches, but the Plains Nations here. They finally break this ATK. It took forever to do that. Chief's bodyguard getting in here. So the Plains Nations are in definite trouble. One thing helping them is it does look like the majority of the Cherokee are running to the complete opposite flank to help the units that were losing this fight over here. But at this point, it looks like there's just way too much Cherokee for the Plains Nations to win this fight. As you can see, they're putting up a valiant effort here. We do have another chief biting the dust. It is CPU4 chief of the enemy, which would be the Plains Nation, biting the dust. Now, looks like we got some wavering Blackfoot Blood Warriors. So this is all but going to spell doom. The Cherokee are going to win this without a doubt. Although 2 of these units are finally breaking, but guess what I hear? Bows winging on in to the melee scruff. So that's the deadly thing about these Muskegee tribesmen. And they just put down relentless firepower on them. Chief Bodyguard putting down some of these Muskegee tribesmen, though, but there's just not enough of this Chief Bodyguard with only 12 men. Just not enough. Although the Blood Warriors here are actually winning this fight on the flank, there's just not enough of them at this point. And juncture, it's over. The Cherokee are going to win it. I'm pretty sure of it. Yep, the whole entire flank over here is gone as all the reinforcements came up behind them. And that was just too much. Cherokee got too many men left. I will say the Plains Nations put up a valiant fight. They were pretty much the underdog in this one. 1 unit for the Plains Nations left. It's the last Blackfoot Blood Warrior left. Look at the carnage here, ladies and gentlemen. It is insane. There is bodies everywhere. Horses, men, axes, bows, spears, everything you could think of here. Just scattered across this battlefield. It is just amazing. The carnage that's taken place on this dirt cracked with the lack of water in the oases to be able to get some grass growing in this place. All right, so there it is. We have a winner here. Let's tally the results. Whoops, hit the mic there. All right, heroic victory for the Cherokee. All right, so the Cherokee end up taking that one. So let's add up the kills here. We got 06, 1505, 1469, and then the Plains Nations got 21, 1224, 1279. I will tell you that they got a lot of kills for being the loser. All right, there it is. The Cherokee take the first one. All right, so let's take a moment here, and we will tally this up, and then we will do the next battle in just a moment. We're going to enter this into the page. I don't know, did you guys enjoy that fight? I thought it was pretty cool. So my family finally won't lose. Well, that's a good thing. Whoops. Okay, so let's go down to the results, and we will put them in. All right, so let me add this up on my faithful calculator, who will hopefully not fail me. All right, so, wow. Cherokee got 4486 kills. And the Plains Nations got a whopping... You know what I just thought of, too? I didn't even use my chief. I let him get attacked and probably got killed doing nothing. All right, so the Plains Nation actually got quite a few kills, 37-34. Really good. Let's submit that score. All right, so let's take a look at the standings for the native factions. So now the Cherokee, with fighting their first battle, come in with a 1-0 record. So now we got 3 undefeated teams, and the Plains Nations dropped to a sad 0-2. So next battle we're going to do is Russia versus Poland-Lithuania, and the standings on that are both of these nations come into this fight 1-0, ladies and gentlemen. The undefeateds, even though it's only one game so far, it's still one fight. All right, so I mean, they're still undefeated. That's what I meant. I don't even know where I'm going with it. All right. Woo! Okay, let's go to the live chat, see what's going on. Guys, don't forget, I'm not here alone. I am with the live chat, so don't forget to leave your comments below. Let me know what you're thinking of this crazy mind of mine doing this silly AI. I don't even know what I should call it. AI madness, I guess. I think it's pretty funny. All right, so we got Poland-Lithuania versus Russia. All right, let's do this thing. And like I said, I did save the armies just to save us some time. So we're not sitting here going crazy while I select my armies. All right, so again, the first army I have to select just a general to not be able to put myself actually directing an army. All right, so Poland-Lithuania Army 1. You can see here I've got 3 Guard Grenadiers who, in my opinion, were the MVP of Week 1 of all the nations. I mean, they carried that first battle for Poland-Lithuania. They were just pivotal in that first win for the Polish-Lithuanians. All right, and I will show you the other armies here for Poland-Lithuania. All right, so I've got the Winged Hussars. I can't do Poland-Lithuania without putting the Winged Hussars in it for this tournament. I think it would be a definite no-no if we didn't do that. All right, so I think it was Poland-Lithuania versus Russia, right? So let's add general. The next one is going to be pretty cool. It's going to be USA versus Spain. I'm looking forward to that one. All right, so Russia. 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 All right, I don't know where I'm going with that. Last Russian army. All right, so just to kind of fill you in what the rules of this are. Mo asks or says, do the Russians ride on circus bears? No, but they probably should. I think that'd be quite funny. Okay, so in this, the rules are all the European nations must bring, let me see if I can put up, 2 artillery. And in this, I'm bringing 1 horse artillery and 1 howitzer. And they must bring 1 light infantry. It can be a 90 range, a light infantry, a rifleman, whatever. I reduced it from 2 to 1 because the AI is not even using them as light infantry. They're basically using them as melee anyway, so I reduced that down to 1 because it's kind of a wasted unit anyway. So there we have it. So let's take a look at the Russian armies for you to take a look. I've got some Garde de Cheval, which is in stats the best cav in the game as far as heavy cav, and I've got some fairly interesting balanced build. Oh, and the other rule is no more than 3 mounted firing cav in the battle. I'm trying to give each nation 4 cav of some sort. So anyways, here we go. All right, and this one I gave 3, but whatever. All right, let's do it. You guys ready for this one? Let me make sure I only gave generals. All right, there we go. Poland-Lithuania versus Russia. I'm ready for it. Okay. Who do you think is going to win? Live chat, let me know. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. Who is going to win the fight? Poland-Lithuania or Russia? Russia being the more melee-savvy army, do they come out and prevail? Or does the superior Guard Grenadiers take it again for Poland-Lithuania? With the support of their Winged Hussars. Their mighty Winged Hussars. It's going to be interesting to see how it breaks down. Let's do it. Get right into it. No waiting. Alright, so again, rules for the match. I have 1 general. I will not use that general in any way, shape, or form unless the battle is there's no way, shape, or form that the battle can change from me using my general. Meaning that me using the general has no outcome changing ability. So it means the battle's pretty much done. Either my team is lost and I can suicide him or whatever, or the team is won severely, overwhelmingly won, and I can just kind of help progress it along. Anyways, I think you get the drift. Who do you think will win, guys? Let me know. Poland, Lithuania, Russia. Who's going for who? Who's your favorite? I am going to say, for me, I'm rooting for Poland, Lithuania here. But we'll see. All right, let's take a look at the armies. Russia lining up all their cav here on the flank, which is not a bad move. Mo says Sambo is the oldest form of biomechanics devised around 10 AD. Minecraft, what is that meme? Oh, okay. The dab. Minecraft's doing the dab. Alright, so the Russians setting up their howitzer here. They actually got a line formation set here. This is incredible. What in the world is going on? The AI forming up. Poland-Lithuania's AI has got total madness going on, but this is incredible, guys. I don't believe this. Okay, well, that was short-lived. They actually had a somewhat nice formation here to receive the oncoming Polish-Lithuanian forces, but that quickly dissolved. All right, so up here on the top, let's see. It looks like we're going to have a little fight coming on. We got a general's bodyguard. A general's bodyguard going up against the Cossack Ataman Cav. Not necessarily a good move for the general here. I suggest getting back, although the Russian general's lurking out above. I guess it is good to lead from the front in some instances. Polish-Lithuanian art setting up and firing. Getting some hits over here, but missing, actually. I thought they were getting hits. The Russians got a really good artillery placement up here on the hill. Doesn't look like there's been any damage to anyone, but look at the Poland-Lithuania actually coming in. This is incredible. I can't believe I'm watching Empire's AI here. They actually were coming up in line formations. The generals need to get back. Look, Winged Hussars going in, ladies and gentlemen. The Winged Hussars have arrived. They get contact. Here we go. Let's take a look. So, they're up against the Cossacks and the Simonovsky Horse Guards, who are shooting into the back of their own men, but their cav don't like that, so they get the hell out of there. So the Winged Hussars better get into those Simonovskys, or it's going to be over for them. Alright, we got the Light Dragoons over here facing off against the Hussars of Russia. Oh. We got an enemy general biting the dust. Winged Hussars putting up a fight here. All that order down here at the bottom of the battlefield has just gone to complete chaos now. Alright, so we got quite a bit of fighting happening over here. I'm going to try to uncover what's going on here. Poland-Lithuania losing their general's bodyguard. The Cossacks are looking to threaten the flank here, but they're up against a guard. That's not going to be advisory for this. But the guard actually is wisely shooting at the Simonovsky foot guard, which is a good idea. Did they switch target to the Cossack? I don't know, but you definitely don't want that Simonovsky shooting up this line. This line is not going to be able to take that down. Lucky for them, they're switching their target. Poland-Lithuania is really sweeping over the top of this hill, taking the flank. This guard needs to get shooting. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Look at that. Light Dragoons shooting in the back over here of the Cossacks. Come on, guys. Get shooting. Alright. There we go. Line infantry shooting down the Light Dragoons back there. See, Poland-Lithuania making a strong statement over here on the flank. These Simonovsky are going to bust through this line now, so they better get some help to them pretty quickly. Alright. Let's check out the live chat while we watch what's happening here, as we do see some breakage going on. Let me slide down here. There's a lot of activity happening here. I mean, a lot. I mean, Poland-Lithuania is making a very aggressive push. Look at all the cav in here. This is just craziness. Now I'm going to check in with the live chat so I can see what everybody's thinking about this madness. Enforcer says, I was born in Russia. I live in the USA now, but I'm rooting for Russia. All right, so we got a Russia fan. And Mo says it's the predecessor to modern Russia's system, and I can't even pronounce that right. Thanks to Boris, you can now have a Vodka cooled PC. I think. That is crazy. Vodka. That I guess your Vodka cooled PC will be inebriated, to say the least. Look at Poland-Lithuania, man. I'm shocked in this. They are making an aggressive push into the woodland against this line infantry. Guard Grenadiers here again making a push. Let's see if they chunk some grenades. That'd be just sweet to watch. We got the Guard Cheval here in melee against line infantry. Let's see what the Guard Grenadiers do. Looks like they are going to the bayonet against the Guard Cheval. Shouldn't probably a bad idea, but I would have probably thrown grenades myself. But they're almost the artillery. Let's see, this howitzer is too close to be able to help in this fight here. The winged hussars are all up in it, my friends. Look at this. They're in this fight pretty long, because usually the winged hussars are charging in from the AI and just getting decimated as they did over here. Oh, we saw a Guard Grenadier throwing down some grenades there against the light infantry, which they better start chunking them, because they're not going to last long against this light infantry. And here comes the light dragoon behind them. So this Guard Grenadier needs to do something. He's about to break. Does get some shots off on the light dragoons. And he's running from the light infantry. I don't get that. Here comes the Polish rifleman. See if he helps out at all as the Guard Grenadier does break. Whoa. Rifle versus rifle, but they got a light dragoon supporting here for Russia. Interesting. Russia got some penetration here. Grenadier coming in behind. Looks like it's going to threaten the Polish artillery. A lot of breakage for Poland-Lithuania here. A lot of Russian troops here standing tall. We'll see how this breaks down, but Poland's push into here was just met, crushed, and broken hard as the line infantry here breaks. We still got the winged hussars in here, and let's see if the Guard Cheval are still in this fight. No, but the general bodyguard is. Let's see. It's hard to see in the woodland. We got a Samanovsky guard with quite a few men coming in. Golly, there's just madness going on in here. Alright. So it looks like the winged hussars are about to break. And Poland-Lithuania is in trouble on this whole front over here, as there is a ton of troops. We do have a line infantry coming in, and we got the 6-pounder here laying down some supporting fire. So that and this nice volley fire coming in from this line infantry into this big glob of men was very nice shots. But now there's just going to be too much coming in. We got Russian units sweeping in behind. Poland did win the top, but they are way outgunned now. As you can see, the balance of power is definitely in Russia's favor. So that will definitely make Enforcer very happy here. We do have a rifleman coming up here doing nothing. He's doing the shimmy shake. I don't know what he's going to do about it, though. See if he's going to lay down some canister shot. Nope, solid shot. Not a wise move there. So it appears Russia is going to take this in very convincing fashion. I mean, this went down very quickly. Let me bring my general closer. Poland-Lithuania did win over here, although just barely. Guard Grenadier will win this fight, but there's just not enough of them. There's another Guard Grenadier there. A guard, which is a good sign. Another guard. So they got some good quality units. Looks like they're going to go into the melee versus these hand mortars. Oh, they got them sandwiched between two guard units. So that hand mortar is going to quickly disappear. This line infantry is quickly losing numbers against the Samanovsky. And wow, I mean, just look at all these units. I mean, Some of them are fairly low in number, but it's just the amount of them. Howitzer is just not getting good shots in there. The rifleman needs to be shooting. Finally. Got some good shots on that Simonovsky there. Fortunately for them, there's two of them here just mowing down that line infantry. And here come in all these superior units for Poland-Lithuania, but just too little too late, I'm afraid. As there is just way too much. So, there we go. Enforcer's very happy. Oh, we got some shrapnel shot coming in here. Peppering down the guards for Poland-Lithuania as they make their entrance to the southern front. As the northern army had a real good fight against the Russians. But the two armies down here just did not fare well against the two Russian armies at the bottom of the hill. Just a obliteration, if you ask me. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. They've already taken out all the artillery down here. The Simonovsky chasing them down. I don't know why. They're pretty much gone. That guard Cheval, look at that. Surviving with 5 men. 5 men. So the guard Cheval keeps their reputation for being the best heavy cav in the game. It's the only cav unit still standing, ladies and gentlemen. The only cav unit still standing is 5 guard Cheval for Russia. Ooh, we got some grenades being chunked in by the guard grenadiers. Alright, so the last scruff here. I mean, I'll be honest, a good grenadier push could even this up quite a bit, but I doubt the AI will throw grenades, which doesn't look like they are. There's just way too much. This is going to be over. Alright, so General, I think we can easily go ahead and throw my General into the fight and get him killed so we can end this battle. So, let's take a look here. Almost all the generals died. Alright, Poland-Lithuania's got some guards breaking. Another guard breaking, and their guard grenadier. So I'm the last man standing. Let's get in here. Let's see how many kills I can get with my general here. I still got 20 men. I took this guy down to 72. Let's hit this line here. Go! Go! Stop loitering about. As artillery flies in. I'm the last man standing, guys. Just pummel through these guys. Wow, they got a lot of men left. Holy crap. Alright, there it is. It is over. Down goes Poland-Lithuania. Down goes Poland-Lithuania. Let's get ready to do the results here. So, Poland-Lithuania gets their first loss. 13, 15, oops. 11, 947, 1302, and 814. Yeah, that's the army that killed them right there. This army did not perform well at all. It got obliterated. All right, so we got 21, 1379, 1064, and 1215. All right, let's add the results up on the page and put the results in. All right, where are we at? All right. Where are you? Here we are, matches. All right, let me add this up with my trusty calculator. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. What'd you guys think? Okay. $13.02 and $8.14. All right, Russians actually didn't get as many kills as I thought. 3,074. Seems very low. All right, and then we got, oh, that was Poland-Lithuania, I'm sorry. 1379 for Russia, 1064 for Russia, and 1215 15. So 3679. All right, so here, let's put in 79 and 3074. All right, so Russia wins. Russia. Okay, well, I think Poland and Lithuania started off pretty strong. I think they just pushed in there too much. So the standings, Russia stays undefeated and handing Poland and Lithuania their first loss of the season. But don't worry, again, if you happen to be a Poland and Lithuania fan, there is a lot of time for them to come back. They will face Russia again, as a matter of fact, for a rematch. And let's see when that will be. Poland, Lithuania. They will meet them again in round 7 of this tournament. So we'll see. We're still in the very beginnings of this tournament. And the next fight is going to be USA versus Spain, which both of these teams are undefeated at 1-0. So let's get to that one and see how that one comes out. And this one will be... This is going to be a good one, I think. I think both of these armies should be pretty well balanced as far as... I would give the edge to USA. Honestly, in my opinion, I mean, just looking on paper, I think USA has a little bit of an advantage here with the vast units that they bring to the table. All right, so we're going to do this one on the homestead. And let's see, USA, General Bodyguard for that one. And then we will load in the armies. USA 1. And you see, I'm going to put basically what would be a USA army. You know, think of lots of Minutemen. But I didn't do it on other armies. But I wanted to give it kind of a USA feel. You can see 2 of the armies have quite a few Minutemen. So it does give the USA the numerical kind of advantage in this that they do carry in this game, because USA can bring a lot of men to the table, if you will. Let's load in the Spanish armies. I will say I really like the Spanish armies that I built here as well, though. So I'm interested to see how Spain performs in this as well, because the Wallen Guards are freaking tremendous. And yeah, so Mo says both American sharpshooters. Yeah, I've got in this one, I'm bringing one army with a long rifleman, another army with the long rifleman, and then just to kind of change things up, I've got one legion for the other army. So for the Spanish, I've got a Cazador in one. I've got actually that one doesn't have light infantry. This one has a Cazador. I need to change this up. We're gonna put a frontiersman in here. Whoops, quite a bit of money left over. All right, there we go. All right, so a frontiersman in that army and a Cazador in this one. All right, so let's do it. Let's make sure I just got generals. All right, we do. Let's see how it goes down. USA versus Spain. This is going to be good. I was satisfied with how quick Russia destroyed Lithuania. Yeah, it was a fast one. I was shocked. Okay. So, Battle of the Homestead here. This will be a pretty good one. Alright, let's get right into it. Alright, let's see how they approach. I'm going to get it in fast forward until they get a little closer, so we don't have to sit here and watch them meander forward. But in the meantime, we can go ahead and zoom in and take a... Whoa, that looks crazy. As they march their way forward, Spanish line infantry. Got their artillery rolling forward, the horse pounders. Or horse 6-pounders. USA got their Minutemen rocking it forward. their little berets. Not sure that that's really... I don't think the Minutemen really had berets, to be honest with you. I mean, do they look cool? Yeah, they look cool. But I just... It's not what I picture with Minutemen. But that's okay. Alright, USA setting up their artillery. We'll see if Spain is already shooting. They hit two, actually all of them hit the hill. Two of the shots hit this side and one hit over here. So I would think USA would probably hit the hill as well. Because this is a 6-pounder as well. So we'll see. Actually, we got the Howitzer laying down some quicklime, which is a good thing. Thankfully, they're not using the stupid solid shot. Got quite a bit of artillery fire. Now we got the Russians laying down, you guessed it, solid shot. They do take out 2 Marines as they bit the dust right there. If they would have had quicklime, I'm sure we would have had a little bit more kills there. Okay. Got a big push on the flank over here. And it looks like Spain, are they going to shift to meet the USA push to this flank? Because they got a lot of manpower over here. I mean, a ton. We got a Regihorse and a Carabiner coming in over the top of the hill, cresting. And we got a Light Dragoon over here. Got a long rifle. They're going to drop stakes. Nope. Yep, I guess they are. They keep saying they're going to drop stakes anyway. Uh-oh. Artillery fire coming in. They're going to get an actual charge in. If they don't hurry up. We do have some cav support by the general, and they do drop stakes just in time. Now you can lay down some fire on that cav. Come on, guys. Long rifles, get to it. What are you doing? You could be shooting the cav. You're in range. One guy's looking up to the clouds. This is incredible here. Get with the fight, man. Luckily, Light Dragoon's taking care of business here. Alright. Let's take a look at the rest of this. We do have some Light Dragoons laying down some fire off the top of this hill into the Marines over here. Got this one down to 75 men. Things are kind of quiet all across the battlefield. Not really a whole lot going on. I guess everybody's kind of feeling out what they're going to be doing. Cav is the only real aggressive thing so far. So the general just got whacked by a solid shot there. Okay, long rifles, you still looking up in the air? I mean, I don't get this. He's right there. They could easily shoot at him. And they got their rifles chunked up on their shoulders. I don't understand that. That's just crazy. Alright. What is USA doing on this flank? They're not doing anything. That's a lot of wasted manpower. They're going to go for the artillery here, though. They did just get 4 of them taken out. Wow, the trees are really low here. And they go right past them. What the hell are you doing? Polanski's Legion was not known, apparently, for their brains. They do get a charge in on the Wallen Guard in the back. Got them down 19 men. Down to 21 men. They need to get the heck out of that. They're getting chopped down by the Wallen Guard. Get the hell out of there. God, you gotta love their uniforms, though. Really impressive. Wallen Guards took it to him after initial getting hit there. Look at him going after him. Line up and shoot him in a second. Why are you not going after the artillery? I don't get that. Alright. Goes into another charge and gets no kills on the Wallen Guard. And they get shot. See, Spain's got sense. They're Light Dragoons shooting. Okay. This is very standoffish. I'm surprised. Alright, we got what is now starting to be a pretty good scruff here in the center of the battlefield, finally. Got a Grenadier coming in. Alright, even the drummer's getting into the fun. A lot of USA troops here starting to push up to meet the Spanish push. We'll see how this breaks down. This is going to be, I guess, where the rest of the battlefield doesn't look like they're interested in fighting. All the fighting is really taking place here. Okay, so we'll see how this breaks down. There is some grenades going off in here. I don't know whose grenadiers were doing it. I know I did see a USA grenadier in there somewhere. It might be a... I don't see a Spanish grenadier in there. Be damned if I can find the USA one, though. I don't see him. Saw him a minute ago. Oh, here he is. Okay. So they got one grenade volley in, and now they're locked into melee. This gun should be throwing down canister right here, but they're shooting the side of the hill with solid shot. These rocks are not going to do anything to you. What are you thinking here? And then this is madness, guys. The AI, you're letting me down, AI. You could be canister shot this blob that obviously there's more American troops here. Go ahead, light up your own men to take out some of this massive clump of men here. Look at USA throwing in solid shot from their howitzer, which they should be doing quicklime. Oh yeah, I'm going to give them hell. Minutemen coming in, going to take care of that artillery now. Minutemen taking it to them. And yeah, there goes the Spanish artillery. Ooh, and look, USA trying to get cute with their artillery. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Facepalm moment, guys. This is just one guy shooting this way, one guy shoot. I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, what do you expect? It's AI versus AI. I know. This is just absolutely. Unfortunately, I was satisfied on how. Okay, yeah, we already talked about that. All right, guys, don't forget we do have live chat. Let me know what you think so far. Who do you think is going to take this? Looking at the battle so far, there is a lot of breakage for USA in here. A Marine and a Light Dragoon. Although we have seen quite a few Spanish units already retreat. Long Rifleman is gone as he went into melee. Now the Minutemen are up against a Guardia de Infante. And that's not going to fare well for this Minuteman, although he is getting support from another Minuteman here. And the guard doesn't seem to know who he wants to shoot. There is a lot of Spanish breakage going on here. We got a mass Spanish rout, and there's only 41 more men and 39 goons there. USA taking this fight here. Let's see if anything's happening here. There is a lot of Spanish. See, I mean, USA's got too much over here doing nothing. Nothing. Oh, wow. Light Dragoons just hit the Maryland hard. Only got 20 goons left there, though. Alright, we got a couple USA units in here taking on a pretty massive Spanish force here. This is pretty much a suicide run for Lee's Legion and the Light Dragoons. Not a wise move. Bold maybe, but not wise. Alright, we got another Guard de Infante in the V formation. The famous V formation. The famous V formation. Okay. Wild Ride, how you doing? Tag, how are you doing, sir? The Spanish Tag votes for. There are a lot of breaks. The Spanish will win, in my opinion. Yeah, especially when you consider a vast majority of the U.S. Army is just camping out, doing I don't know what, but Spain's getting after it. And we got the Minutemen got their courage, but against the Guards, they're not going to have much success. I hate to tell you. So the rest of the Americans need to get in here. They can't be from. These guys are from Texas. They got their courage. The other guys must be from somewhere else, California maybe. Okay. Sorry, I had to do it. All right, here we go. Got the 2nd Continental Light Dragoons looking sweet, hitting into the melee of the Wallen Guards, helping out their Maryland. That is going actually in USA's favor here, as we got now the U.S. Marines doing what they do best, laying down platoon fire on this line infantry. That should be an easy win for the Marines if they just keep shooting. If, and it looks like they are. I mean, this is what makes USA so powerful in this game, is their great quality units like the Marines. Yeah, they're already breaking this unit. I mean, look how quickly they broke him down to 21 men. He's going to break. They can start chewing into this 100-man unit if they just push in. We got a line infantry, a grenadier here. Grenadier is going to break, but USA has done really good on this flank, although they got a guard here that is shooting at them. But there's a guard for USA countering, but he's undermanned and he's being flanked by a line, while the rest of these men are still in melee here. Still. This is incredible. This fight's been going on for quite a while. Guards versus Marines. 2 guard units. A bunch of Marines. Light Dragoons now join the fight. Not many of them, but still enough. Red Horse countering suit, saying, you got your cav, we do too. This is interesting. Maryland coming in. That's a great unit to be thrown into the fight. That's a very good unit to be thrown in the fight. Okay, let's take a look. We haven't checked in on the American artillery. One was going that way, one was going this way. They were summarily killed for being so stupid, apparently. I think it could be their own artillery shot them. I would too. For being that dumb, I would shoot them too. Alright, so got a guard of only 28 men being freed up to support this. Look at this breakage here, guys. That's a lot of breakage. But the thing is, again, USA has the manpower to whittle them down. So I don't think this is over. There's a lot of USA units here. And they did finally commit. They got their balls and they got into the fight here. They are getting hit by some quicklime. Quicklime coming in, ladies and gentlemen. It's all these men clumped up are just easy targets for quicklime. No matter how many men you got there, the artillery fire can really lay down some devastating blows. As we did see that in the Austria versus Ottomans. The Austria was losing. Oh my god. Oh, on the freaking Wallen Guard too, but didn't get a lot of them. But that's what turned the table, as we see the same thing happening here to the Spanish that the Austrians were able to do and turn the tides on the Ottomans. The Ottomans were clearly winning that fight, but they had so many men just clobbed up that the artillery of the Austrians took the fight and won it for them. Now this fight is just endless here on this flank, guys. There has been so many men cast into this fray. It's unbelievable. And the USA is finally starting to break here. But they still have a Marine and a Maryland holding out. And they have taken this guard down to 14 men. This one to 78. This Red Horse is still in there. And a militia with 106. He shouldn't last long. Another guard. And we got this Minutemen up here, laying down some fire on this Grenadier. And he's also being sandwiched by a line infantry here. So that Minuteman is not going to last long. USA is going to lose this flank. They've still got this moronic artillery here. I don't even think he can really do much damage from where he is. Actually, he is getting a shot in over here. So USA is going to lose this flank easily. But they did win the center. So now maybe they can reinforce this line infantry here. Or come over here and at least win this flank. As they're now starting to lose. All those men. What happened to them all? I think USA is going to lose this now. It's just Minutemen, really. I've got one Legion here of the USA versus a Guard Infante, and there's 97 of them. Plus, they're supported by a general. Another line. Wow. This militia probably won't last long with this 97 line infantry coming in here. Minutemen is about to break. Got the Continental still alive. I'm surprised how long the Cav has lasted in this. Let's check out the live chat and see what you guys think. Why ETW not have blood? We're not babies. Yeah, I know. There should be... The field should be red at this point. Got artillery smashing in everywhere. Solid shot, though, sadly. Got Minutemen coming in to reinforce. Versus a line infantry. That's not a good sign for them. Although they did get a great shot. These, I think they were in the 90s. They just got taken down in 71. So actually 69 now. This militia has now got more men. Long rifle also laying fire into them from the woods. Good shots here from the long riflemen. Way to go. Using their light infantry appropriately. Alright, and as we did assume, Spain took this flank easily, and my God, they got a pretty good force left. I still got my general here. Let's bring him over this way. Alright, so, look at this. Spain is all up on their artillery now. They got another artillery here. He could canister shot him. Come on. Do it, baby. Where are you shooting at? Don't shoot the hill. Oh my God. He just shot the hill. Please tell me this other guy is not going to shoot the hill. Idiots. That's what you get. That's what you get. You're going to die now. Alright, we got a Marine that's... this Marine could take this whole flank right here. These two line infantry are no match for this Marine. 2 Marines left. There's a few units. Wow, what happened to all the men? This is... So, USA took the center here. We got that one lone artillery shooting shrapnel shot way over there. Cazador is about to go take care of him back there. As we can see. Yep, Cazadors are now shooting in over the hill. They might actually get some kills. Got them down. And, wow, this is way closer. They got 2 Marines here versus these very tired. That could be a very interesting. Exhausted, very tired versus 2 active or winded Marines. This Guard Infante needs to shoot, not get in melee. He's too tired. These 2 Marines could win this. And as I said, that Marine is too much for these 2 units here. 37 versus 67. I mean, a Marine easily wins that fight. Easily. Oh my God. I didn't even see this. USA really took it to him here. I mean, this is a shocking turn of events. I really thought Spain was going to win this easily. Now, they were taking my recommendation here and shooting. Let's see if they keep this going. This battle is... There's more twists and turns in this thing than anything I've ever seen. This is going to be close. I mean, Spain's got the men here to do it. But there's more men coming in. And one of them's only winded. One of them's very tired. He's very tired. He's very tired. Maryland is very tired. They got a Marine over here. Where is he? Right here. 57 men to 27. I'm surprised he lost that many. Yep, there he goes. He broke him. Okay, so he's done. He's tired, but he's still got more than 50 men. One guard broke. Wow, look, they still got 64 and 43. So this guard, the Spain's got more men. They need to be shooting. They got them tied up. Oh, he's shooting at this guy. So they're getting an old sandwich, the Guardia Infante sandwich going on. Come on, you guys shoot. I want this to be close. The Marines choosing to go back into melee and the guards. Wow. They're crazy, aren't they? All right, so we got 2 small units coming up for Spain. Spain's basically, their whole army is right here. My general is still alive. I'm going to bring him over here. Just a little close to the fight. All USA is swarming in now. USA is going to win this. Look at the balance of power. USA has won this, guys. This is incredible. Out of nowhere. The California boys came and pulled it out for them. My Texas guys went in and fought fast and died. I guess it shows you the brain power us guys in Texas have. The poor guys from California came in and bailed us out. Alright. If you don't remember, these are the guys that were over hanging out on the side of the battlefield. Okay. Spain is breaking. It's over with. It is 1 line infantry, 27 men, and basically a cazador with 20, because these 2 guards are gone in a second. I mean, I can't believe it. This is probably the battle that I've seen the most actual musket firing of the AI. They even use their light infantry properly in some instances. Look at the cazadors. See, I mean, the cazadors are actually, well, as soon as I say it, they're going to go into melee. But they were, I mean, for the cazadors to still be alive and actually have been in the fight this whole time is incredible. They don't know what they're doing now. Get to shooting. Wow, USA. They still got a Maryland coming up with 89 men. This is not going to be close now. My general hadn't even had to do anything. Okay. There it goes. This should be a mass rout now. There's just not enough of them. It is over, my friends. Let's just call it. USA is going to win. So USA is going to stay undefeated, going to 2-0. Spain dropping to 1-1. Incredible, incredible fight. I mean, the carnage is just everywhere on this one. All right, heroic victory for the Americans. Let's tally up the results here. 5 kills, 1164, 1293, and 1418. Wow, that's a lot of kills there. Then Spain breaking it on down with 19, 15, 69, 10, 14, and 10, 13. That's a lot of kills. That is a lot of kills. Let's go to the challenge page, plug in the results, and see where everything is breaking down. All right. So, Spain and USA. Let's add it up. All right. So, USA got 5, 1164, 1293, and 1418. Jeez. For a total of 3880. That's incredible. And Spain, 19 kills, 1569. That is really good. 1014 and 1013. So Spain, 36-15. That just shows you how close it was. The kills are so close. So, there we have it. Now, let's look at the standings. So, all told, round 2 so far, we have USA at the top of their division at 2-0. Maratha coming tomorrow, their fight. We're going to do a live stream. We're going to do Maratha versus United Provinces. That's going to be a great one. I'm looking forward to that one. After Maratha just put the beating on Great Britain. Actually, the numbers show it to be closer than what it is. But Great Britain just got bitch slapped all over the field, if you remember. So we are going to see how that plays out. Maratha United Provinces tomorrow. And then Great Britain trying to redeem themselves against France. So both France and Great Britain trying to get their first win. Who will do it? And will United Provinces get their first win against Maratha? That's going to be interesting. King Minecraft, thank you. I appreciate it, sir. Good night. And then, in the natives, let's see. Tomorrow we got the Huron and the Pueblo. And we will see who takes it in that one. The Huron, in my opinion, are the team to beat in Group C's division. They have the best native faction by far. I don't think that just we'll see how it plays out, but you heard it here. I mean, I think the Huron are going to take that division, but we'll see. It could be anybody's match. We don't know. And things are going to get really crazy when we get to the playoffs. All right, so those are the matches we got coming up for tomorrow. Again, let's take a look at the standings. Russia sitting at 2-0. We got Austria 1-0. They're going to be playing tomorrow. Poland-Lithuania lost, dropping to a 500 record of 1-1. And then we got Sweden, Prussia, and Russia all at 0-1, trying to get off the snide and get their first win. It's going to be crazy. So, yeah, you agree on that too. Yeah, you're on the ball. All right, so then we got, United States 2-0. Maratha 1-0. Spain 1-1. France, Great Britain, and United Provinces. I think I already said that. So anyways, that's what we got. You heard it here first. Here's the results. And anyways, that's what we got going on. So tomorrow, get ready. I'm going to do this live stream a little earlier tomorrow for the next part of round 2, which is going to be, I'm going to finish off everything tomorrow, which is going to be quite a few battles. It's going to be 5 battles in a live stream tomorrow. Sweden versus the Ottomans, Austria versus Prussia. That's going to be a really good one. United Provinces versus Maratha is one I'm really looking forward to. And of course, we got Great Britain versus France. I mean, who doesn't love that one? And for the natives, Pueblo versus the Huron. So those are going to be some great matchups because Pueblo won last week versus the Huron who won. So those are some great matchups. I'm really looking forward to that. So look forward to seeing the stream tomorrow. We're going to do it earlier in the day so that we can get things cranking. And then, I don't know, on Sunday, I'm thinking about doing something a little different. We'll see what you guys think about it. But Sunday, I think I'm going to do a live stream on, wait for it, I'm going to do a movie review and breakdown of the movie Patriot. If you guys are interested in seeing that, it's going to be a live stream breakdown of the movie Patriot. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I'm going to do a breakdown of it. Could you possibly send a reminder somehow? Actually, I'll tell you what time I'm going to do the live stream. The first live stream I'm going to do at 11 in the morning tomorrow, Central Standard Time for where I live. So, in Texas, 11 a.m. is when I'm going to be doing it. So, if you tell me what time you are, I can tell you what time that will be your time. But I'm here in a minute. I'm going to put up the, actually I'll do it right now so you can know what time it's going to be. Let's see, here we go. I'll actually put I think I could do it from while I'm actually doing a live stream. I don't know. I don't want to mess up this live stream. But right after this live stream, I'm going to schedule both of those live streams. And who knows, I might even do some live streams for some multiplayer tomorrow as well throughout the afternoon. After we do the live stream for the finishing up round 2 of the tournament, I might do some multiplayer. If you guys want to watch that, let me know. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a recap and review of the movie Patriot on Sunday. And I'm probably going to do that earlier in the day as well. Maybe around noonish. or something. I don't know, something around that time. And I think it's going to be really fun. A really fun movie to talk about. I'm going to actually watch it again. It's been a while since I watched it, so I want to watch it again and refresh my memory a little bit. I might do it tonight, or actually I might wait and do it tomorrow. That way it's real fresh on my mind, and we can talk about it. Yeah. So, Mo, if you're close to Texas or Central Time, then yes, noon for Central Time USA is when I'm going to do that on Sunday. But you can check my channel. I'm going to post the scheduled times on the channel, so you can check there to verify what time the streams are going to be. And yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. So Enforcer asked about a multiplayer tournament. That would be fun. I actually did a multiplayer tournament. I need to turn on fan. It's getting hot in here. I actually did a multiplayer tournament. That was actually, I think, one of the first things I live streamed on the channel. It was a lot of fun. But the problem is getting players to do it. But we are seeing kind of an uptick in players, and there's always interest from people wanting to do tournaments. The problem is there's a couple problems with doing tournaments with people from my view. Number one is people expect to win and only win. They don't expect to lose. And in a tournament, most people lose. That's just how it works. You only have one ultimate winner in a tournament. So almost everybody loses in the tournament. And some people don't take losing very well, and they end up leaving the game for a while. I've seen it many times throughout the tournaments I've been involved in. And I don't like seeing that. I don't like to push people away from the game. And also it does cause some nastiness amongst some of the players. It's just one of those unfortunate things. There's a lot of toxic things around tournaments. I mean, I almost want to do like a just a meaningless tournament, so nobody gives a crap whether they win or lose, but it's hard to convince people of that notion, because when people get in a tournament, they want to, they want to win, and they want to beat people and all this. And I'll give you a funny story. So in that last tournament, that one I live streamed, all the different games, I actually did cover, just like how I'm doing these AI battles. I actually watched other people's battles and covered them on the stream. You can go back. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago when I did that. Anyways, there was one person I wanted to beat in the tournament more than anyone else, because the guy always thinks he's the best in the game, and so I was like, I don't care how good I do in the game, but I want to knock him out of the tournament. And so it ended up that I ended up facing him in the tournament. Now, don't get me wrong, this guy's a real good guy, but I really wanted to beat him in the tournament. So I faced him in the tournament, and I was so worked up and ready for that battle that I was going to beat him on, that this is back when I used to use the debug cam, which people talked me into using. So you're way high and you can't see things really well. Well, because I was so high, I didn't see the stake lines, and I ran my cav through the stake lines right when I was starting to really get him on his heels, and that basically killed my effort to try to win. So I ended up losing that battle, and I was like, this is to me, I thought it was the funniest thing ever, because that's all I wanted to do was win, and that was like all the other battles I fought, I won them pretty convincingly, but that one, things were going so well, and then I hit the stake line and just dead. So that was a pretty funny experience. So anyways, But not everybody took losses very well in that. Funny thing enough. Yeah, definitely called being butthurt. It definitely does. Says, I'm in Niagara Falls, New York, but it helps for the Patriot. I did used to work on Niagara Falls. Just got my next house like 2 blocks from it. Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. So you're Eastern time, so it'd be an hour before that. So it'd be 11 o'clock your time on Sunday is when I'm planning to do that stream. So it's going to be a recap and review. And what the structure of that's going to be is basically I'm going to talk about a recap of the movie. We're going to break it down, talk about each part of the movie, and as you know, we're not going to watch the movie. I'm just going to talk about each part of it in chronological order and give you my thoughts on it, and we'll discuss it in the chat. And then at the end, I'll give my review of it and hear what you guys have to say. It'll be a fun time. So get ready for some laughs, because this I expect to be a lot of fun. And I might do more, just depending on the reaction we get from it. I might do more streams of other movies set in that time period that are some of my favorites. Like, shall we mention Last of the Mohicans? That would be a great movie to do a recap and review. Should we also mention Master and Commander? Those are great movies. I'd love to do recap and reviews on those. But we'll see how The Patriot goes and see what you guys think, and then we'll go from there. But there's so many movies and TV series set in this 17th to 18th century that we can talk about and discuss. I think it would be cool. So we'll see how the reaction is. We'll go from there. Anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying this wacky, crazy AI tournament. I might tweak things a bit as we kind of discover how this thing goes on and what the reactions are to it. Like, if I do this tournament again, maybe I do it a mod the next time and see how it plays out with a mod and that kind of thing. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. It's going to be interesting. I'm having fun with this little AI tournament. It's a lot of fun. So we'll see what breaks down in the old craziness. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for me for today. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the next part of our tournament. And then we are going to go into the maybe doing some multiplayer live stream. We're going to do a lot of live streams. I'm going to be doing lots of live streams here in the upcoming weeks, days, months, whatever. I'm going to try to get back into do more live streams like I did way back in the day. I used to have a lot of fun doing it. So you're going to see a lot more of a live content coming from me, as well as the other video uploads. I have some video uploads that I've been meaning to get to, more economic tutorials, also mod reviews, and also I want to do some campaign live streams again, get back to those things that I used to do and used to have so much fun with that I think you guys did too. So anyways, get ready and get ready to see all that stuff. It's coming. And again, I'm sorry for being absent over the last 3 weeks. Just a lot of things kind of took place to take me out of being able to do videos the first week with all the weather that we had here. Then the other 2 weeks, I just things picked up for my business, and then I just had some things going on where I just wasn't feeling it for some reason. Sometimes you get in kind of a funk and you don't want to do videos while you're not in the mood. But I'm re-energized, revigorated, and I'm ready to put out some great content I think you guys are going to love. So anyways, without anything else to say here, I think we'll end it here, and I will look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for some really great live streams. The finish off round 2 tomorrow with some excellent matchups. And then we're going to do some multiplayer live stream, which should be a lot of fun. These battles get pretty competitive. So we'll let you guys see that. I've done it before, and I think you guys really enjoyed it. So we'll do that. And then on Sunday, look forward to seeing that recap or review of the Patriot. And we will see you then, guys. You need to darken the studio. Darken the studio. Oh, yeah. I know the lights are bright. I have to squint. I think that's what you're talking about. It's definitely hard to look at the game sometimes because the lights up here. Definitely. That's why I wear the hat sometimes, because it blocks it out of my eyes. Whew. Anyways, who knows? Maybe I'll do it without the green screen tomorrow. Anyways, guys, thank you again for joining. As always, I appreciate your support. I will see you tomorrow.